Up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I don't really have a set intro yet, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. But someone had asked me to do a story time, so I figured why not do a story time about when I went to my first Boston Pride. It's kind of funny and kind of not. I also want to make this a little educational for everyone, so why not? So I went to my first Boston Pride, I think it was last year, and I made myself a little pride shirt with the rainbow splatters. And my aunt comes to get me, we pick my cousin up, and me and her are struggling all the way there because I fry like a chicken. Like a literal chicken, guys. I was bright red in my face, and then when I wiped off my face paint, I had a little square for about, I want to say 2-3 weeks after, because it didn't heal fully yet. I had just a white square on my cheek from where I had my rainbow flag. And then pretty much, it went away. And while we were at said Pride, there was a guy or girl or a person, I'm going to say a person because I don't want to assume gender. There was a person in a fursuit walking around, and now I'm personally terrified of them. I'm terrified of the Chuck E. Cheese costume, any costume you can think of that's an animal. I don't know why. So the person comes over to, my little group and I, and goes, "You want to take a picture?" through their buddy. I look at my cousin, petrified. And my cousin's like, "Nah, come on, cuz, it'll be fun. This fursuit had sparkles all over it. Like, literally, the shirt was sparkled, the pants were sparkled, and everything was blinding. Literally blinding. So I'm standing there, just staring at them. So my aunt finally pushes me to go. So I look over, and I'm a little iffy, and I look at the guy. And I look back at my aunt. And then I look at the guy, and then I look at my cousin. I have never been so unsure about something in my life. So I finally suck it up, and I'm like, yeah, I got this. I can do this. One picture won't hurt. My aunt takes 20. I'm standing there ready to cry because I'm soft. If I don't like you, if I don't like something, I'll make it known. And oh my goodness, does that still haunt me for the simple fact I am so embarrassed that I was afraid of a fursuit. A fursuit. Nothing else, it was a fursuit. So then we're watching, the little floats and the little groups go by. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you hear my aunt go, "Thank God we didn't bring your brothers." I look at her and I'm like, "What do you mean, thank God we didn't take my brothers?" She goes, "There are people with their whole nipples out, covered by suspenders." I go, oh. Because I was completely oblivious. I was just watching the parade and I was watching the floats go by. I was oblivious to everything that was going on in the background. Man, all I can think of now is thank God we didn't bring my brothers. Because all I can picture now every time I think back to that is them going and just staring the entire time that we're there. Like, imagine being, part of the LGBTQ plus and having your straight brothers stare at another gay and just going, damn. You know what I'm, no. Like, oh my goodness. And it's so bad when people still ask if I am straight. And like,